This is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. I am definitely rejoicing. I'm glad, I'm happy, I'm pumped, I'm excited, I'm amped. There we go. I'm all that good stuff on this good here. It's Wednesday morning. I'm trying out something new, something different. Let's see how it works today. Okay, but I need you not to make noise. That's what I need you not to do. Trying something new today. We're gonna see how it goes, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and on Instagram, like the different platform that I'm using. Montana, amazing morning to you. Dante, what it do? Good morning to you, sir. Great morning to everybody locked in on Rhema Sound Radio. Happy Wednesday to you. This is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. I am definitely rejoicing. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm amped. I'm all that good stuff on this good here Wednesday morning. Good morning, Kalisha. Good morning to everybody locked in on YouTube. Drop me some comments. Let me see who's on. Good morning, Qua. Good morning, Octavia. I know it look a little different today. I'm like, what is this? I got a different streaming platform that I'm doing right now. I'm seeing how it goes, so it might be something new. Something new. To those of you who are locked in on Rhema Sound Radio, you can text me 843-580-6550. That's the number to text to. I'll get your text messages. And yeah, we're gonna go in today. It's gonna be hey Lolita, good morning. Good morning to you. Amazing morning to you. Today we're gonna have some oh yes, thank you. Good morning, divorce, udabomb.com, sir. Yes, you are. Charles, Miss Jacqueline, amazing morning to you. Listen, y'all, share me in these streets. I'm shareable, okay? Don't be trying to keep me to yourself. I'm shareable when it comes to social media. Go and share me and tell the people what to do. Then y'all keep tagging Duncan. They need to let me promote this tea right here, okay? I'm just saying, okay? Good morning, Miss Darlene. Amazing morning to you. Make sure that I catch everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Am I missing anybody? Okay. Because I streamlined it. So Facebook won't be skipping and messing up my videos and things. I just, switch it up a little bit, give it a different look. And, different platform. We're going to go from there. It's Winning Wednesday. I'm excited about it. It's the middle of the week, Some people reference what today is. Today, to some people, is considered to be the hardest day of the week. I guess it's because they say, let me see how I can get this over here so I can just look. Brenda, great morning to you. Y'all stick with me, okay? I'm going to try to work this thing where, oh, that's in the camera. Stand by. Let's work it that way so everybody can see me at a good angle. There we go. Quetta, good morning to you. Today is what some people have deemed as like the hardest day of the week. I know it's the center midpoint of the week, and some people deem it like harder than Mondays. Actually, some people talk about how Wednesdays are like the day that most drains them and the day where they need the most energy. I want to encourage you this morning in talking about Hump Day. Let's just go and say it. That's what they call it. It's Hump Day. Let's just go ahead and have a quick conversation about Hump Day, what Hump Day is, where that whole name came from, why you don't need to give in to it, and all that good stuff. It's Winning Wednesday. That's what it is, okay? Forget your Hump Day. It's Winning Wednesday. That's what we do in these streets. We win. Up on a Wednesday. Hey. That's what we do. Hey, y'all, listen. Let me tell you something. That is why it's so important for us to ensure that we mature in our relationship with God and we have our own matured relationship with God and not a relationship with Him through somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, get your own one. That's why I tell y'all straight up and down, get you a relationship with Holy Spirit. You can't have mine, but you can definitely get your own. It's so important for us to ensure that we have a relationship that we can always draw from. A great illustration that I can think of, my man of God, Pastor Briggs, shared before is it's like a bank. You make deposits, then you can make withdrawals. And the moment you take your time out to get to know who God is, you're making a deposit. The moment you set aside isolated time that's undistracted and devoted specifically to God, You making a deposit. And those are the things, that's when you can withdraw from some things. Wednesdays, I believe, are named hump day for some people because that's the day that they're most drained. They go in Monday with the blues because they feel like, oh, I done came clean off this weekend. I done had too much fun. Now I need to get me some coffee. I need a jolt of energy to make it through this day. And then Tuesday, you working double time, extra double time, trying to catch up from when you was dragging on Monday, and now here come Wednesday, want to show itself middle of the week, and you at the point now where you like, can I just get through this week? And I'm counting down to the weekend. Listen, I'm here to encourage you this morning that you don't have to do that. We've had that conversation before, that we don't live for the weekend, okay? Every day of our lives is lit. Every single day of our lives, we live a life that glorifies God and a life that pleases God. And my overall objective today is to show you how living a life with the focus of doing better every single day or being better every single day will give you fulfillment in areas that will ultimately result in you just living a jam up life every single day. Like who wants to be around somebody that's just like, oh, I'm so bored and I'm so tired and it's hump day every day? Like every day? No, man, it's winning Wednesday. We win in these streets. That's what we do. That's what you got to tell people. No, we win in these streets. Listen, I don't know about you, but I listened to Winning this morning. So I don't have hump days in my life. I'm just saying. So y'all be encouraged with knowing that everything that you do, every effort that you put in and maturing in your relationship with God, with every piece of energy that you put into it to say, God, listen, my heart's desire is that you be who you are in my life and through my life. God, let my life be a positive impact on the lives of the people that I come in contact with. You're going to live like your life going to be so bomb, straight up and down, like, and your skin gonna be good. Okay. Woke up this morning probably on like 50 trillion. I'm so excited for the day. Every single day I find myself saying I'm so excited and I'm in such expectation because I do know that when a man's heart is right and it's turned toward pleasing God, that God's every blessing and every promise will naturally manifest itself in that life. And I'm excited because that's my focus every day. Every single day I get up with the energy to be like, God, listen, we about to tear this day up. Me and you, we about to do some things. Since I done already asked you, whatever you're doing, don't do it without me. Like, allow me to participate in this joint, okay? I have conversations with him like that. And because my focus is, God, let your people experience you through me. God, let my day be so amazing whereby you get the glory. I do believe that God's promises naturally manifest in my life for that very reason. And I challenge you, I encourage you to do the very same thing and get you a regimen. Get you a regimen so you can work that thing. Now, listen, yesterday was Talk Back Tuesday. Y'all didn't give me no topics to talk about. Y'all gonna give me Emmett. Good morning. Y'all gonna give me some topics or some questions to talk about today. Cause see, y'all done set me up 2 weeks. 2 weeks in a row. I've been waiting like, ooh, it's Talk Back Tuesday. Let's do this thing. Let's have this conversation. And then it was crickets. And I was like, because I kept talking. I just kept talking. Well, today I need y'all to go and drop me some topics, some questions. What we talking about? What y'all need to know on this Good Here Wednesday? Does hump day apply to y'all? Do y'all straight up and down? Let's just answer the question, like straight up. Do you really on your mind sometimes or in your life experience that you got a hump day? That Wednesdays are like the day that you like, oh, why? That type of thing. And then what kind of questions you have? I'm ready to answer some questions. I'm ready to, even though it's not Talk Back. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Vicky P. We got to link up. Just talk to me. Tell me what's really good. What's really good. I don't like the way that looks right there. Okay. It's Winning Wednesday. How do we get out of the funk so we can thrive? Come on here with that question. Let me tell you something. First of all, the way you get out of any funk on any day of the week, let me help y'all out. Yo, realize that you got sauce all on you. I tell y'all this every single day. Ain't nobody gonna hold me back. Ain't nobody gonna be able to even change the smile on my face, the energy that I have on my whole life being a vibe, because I understand can't nobody do what I do like how I do it. When you come to that realization, now listen, the Bible tells us, okay, let me go and get you all the way together. The Bible tells us not to think of ourselves more highly than we are. So that means don't enter into an environment and be like, I'm the jank, I'm the sauce, and y'all ain't nothing. No, 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 no. Let me be clear. You ready for this illustration? French fries ain't nothing without Heinz ketchup. I'm just saying, you can put any other ketchup you want with it, but ain't nothing like that Heinz ketchup. So if you want to be French fries on the scene, you gotta go and let me be ketchup so your fries can be good. Otherwise you just fries. So listen, let me be clear with you. Although, yes, can't nobody do like how you do what you do. Let me be very clear with you. There is an overall assignment that God has set up to accomplish here in the earth, and it requires us. One thing that I absolutely love right now, good morning, Shalina. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. One thing that I absolutely love right now, and I'm like, oh, I so desire this would have taken place years ago or would have hit, but hey, it did now, okay? I absolutely love to see the collaboration, the camaraderie in people today. I love to see, hey, let's do this together. Let's work as a team. Because when we have that realization and that mind of knowing, yo, what I got is saucy and what you got is juice that God gave. Let's go and put this thing together. There have been times, in time past, years ago, we ain't going back there, where you thought you was the jank, you was gonna do it all by yourself. But y'all, listen, let me be very clear with you. Take each day knowing that you are so amazing with what God put in you, that you are going to change somebody's day if you just let all that amazingness come out of you. And check this out. This is the other mindset that I have to make sure I thrive every single day, and I'm better every single day, is I enter every day, every environment knowing, good morning, Carmela, that if I don't bring this sauce into every environment, or the environments that God has blessed me to be a part of, I'm robbing somebody of an opportunity of their day being amazing. See, you got to have that thing locked into your mind like, yo, let me tell you something. God has set up for you to be in the environments that you're in, around the people that you are around, and you have an assignment with that. It's not that you just show up and be like, ta-da, I'm here and I'm not doing anything else. No, God has trusted you with those people. And remember, we have enough in our hands to demonstrate to God we can be trusted with more. So with that responsibility, you got to go and let your sauce hang out. Go and drip. Okay, tap in, tap in. You got to do that, because otherwise you are robbing somebody of the opportunity of having an amazing day. I realize that when somebody asks, hey, how are you? I already know if I don't say I'm amazing just like you, I could rob them of the opportunity of them knowing just how amazing they are. Because who is going to come behind me and say that? Nobody, baby. Nobody. Y'all should play that song in your mind the whole day today. That thing will get you all the way lit, okay? If you got that song, nobody playing in your mind, everything that's in you gonna come out today. You're gonna be like, yo, I ain't holding back, because nobody, baby. Okay, let me just stop right there. That's how you do it. That's how you step out of the funk that you're in. That's how you get up out of yourself, because that's really what a funk is. A funk is you all into yourself. You don't care what anybody else needs. You don't care how anybody else feels. You much rather give into your present emotions and cater to those than to ensure that you're supplying the demand that's right in front of you, that's called your responsibility from God. I'm just saying, I'm just here reporting the good news. I ain't coming for nobody. Don't send for nobody. Okay, I'm not sending for nobody. So I'm just telling you what it really is. When you are in a funk, you have allowed some emotions to reside, to take residence in your life. And now you've made the decision to cater to those emotions. And now, because you've catered to those emotions, you are robbing somebody else of the opportunity that they have. And that's called your responsibility, because God has trusted you with them and with the environment that you're in. God trusted you with the sauce he put on you. Straight up and down, he did. He ain't giving nobody else. But you better handle that thing right before he do. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just reporting the truth in these streets. So that's how you get out of it. Get out yourself. Understand that there's a bigger picture. There's a bigger goal. There's a bigger mission. There's a bigger assignment than you. And when you lock that into your mind, you will automatically get out of the funk that you're in. When you say, okay, listen, let me be clear. This life right here, this little situation right here that I have, if I go about God's business, he'll take care of mine. So I'm not even gonna deal with that other stuff. I'm gonna let that be what it is. I'm gonna go about my business and I'm gonna go ahead and focus on this thing. Let's see, a lot of times we put so much emphasis and focus on how we feel and cater to how we feel that we miss the opportunity to build and to edify. We read that yesterday. The people that God has trusted us with to ensure that we are operating in our ministry assignment and the gifts and the anointings that God's placed on our lives. So that's how you get out of it. Realize you sauce, you juice. God put that thing all on you. Okay. I understand that to the full extent. I do. And then play that song, Nobody in Your Mind. If you don't do it, who gonna do it? Ask that question. Who gonna do it? Who gonna be amazing like me if I don't do it? Nobody. Nobody, baby. Okay. Stop. Oh, that's what it is. Y'all don't want to sing that song, but that's the truth. Listen, that is the truth. If y'all go through today with that in your mind, you ain't gonna hold back on a bunch of stuff. You're not gonna hold back on who you are because you're gonna have the full understanding that if you don't bring that drip, ain't gonna be no drip. Don't start no, won't be no stuff. That's what it is. Good morning, Miss Tanya. Okay, the next question is, y'all come on, keep sending your questions in. I'm ready for it. Mr. Page, good morning to you, handsome sir. Good morning. The next question is, if you don't use or operate in your gift, can you lose it? Listen, thank you for that question. Yes. I answered that real quick. Yeah, let me tell you why. Because, like I say every single day, you have enough in your hands to demonstrate to God you can be trusted with more, right? Every opportunity, every gift, every assignment, every obedient instruction, every prophetic, where all of that, everything has a shelf life. Don't let nobody fool you. Everything has a shelf life. Since when? Since when did you buy something and it don't have no shelf life? I mean, even things break. That's a shelf life. Since when? I mean, I learned this thing. I'm trying to see. I don't have my lip gloss in here, so I can't show y'all. I can't show y'all where it is, but y'all, if y'all look on like the back of your packages, like your lotion and stuff like that, they're on the bottom of it, on the back of it. My lotion or nothing in here. Okay, but on the back of your bottle, there's this little container with a cap on it. It's a picture. Little container, and it has a lid that's like a little ways off, and there's a number on it. That's the shelf life for your products. Y'all probably didn't know that. I'm here to give y'all some information. Good morning, Miss Annette. Listen, the moment that you think for a second that you have the audacity and that you're privileged to hold on to the gifts that God has placed on the inside of you, or God has blessed your life with, and you're going to operate in those gifts when you want to, is the moment that you've given God the go ahead to take it off of your life, that you ain't gonna do nothing with it. Since when? Since when did you even know what's best without the assistance of God? I just want to know. I just want to know. Because if that were the case, you would never have to call on God. I mean, I'm just being real. Y'all may not want to say it like that. Good morning, Miss Rosemary. Y'all may not want to say it like that. Y'all may not want to visit that conversation like that, but it's facts. Since when, without the assistance of God, without the support of God, without God coming all the way through, did you know what was best? All right. So don't use those gifts if you don't want to. Yes. Let me be clear. And be clear with you. God has an assignment here in the earth. And He's placed something in you to accomplish that assignment. Now, I'm going to use me for an example, okay? God has an assignment, and part of his assignment is the purpose that he's given my life. Okay. And the purpose he's given me and the assignment and instruction that he's given me is to motivate, encourage, inspire, infuse with hope, empower, do it through transparency and scriptural support. I tell y'all that just about every single day. I do know that I am a voice. I am the voice for this generation. I understand that I will have a syndicated radio show. I understand that I will have a reality show. Well, let me be clear with you. When God told me all of that, if I said, okay, God, I'm going to wait like 2 years before I do that because I feel like I got some other stuff on the table that I need to do or I need to take care of, do you think for a second that God going to hold that airtime, or he going to go ahead and put some words or some ministry in somebody else's mouth to encourage somebody? Let me tell you something. God loves you so much that he's not going to wait on my obedience to give you what you need. He ain't gonna do that. He is gonna make sure that everything you need, everything that you desire, every concern that you have is addressed, and it's addressed in the timing that he desires. He ain't gonna wait on you, he ain't gonna wait on me, and he ain't gonna wait on nobody else. So if you're not gonna move and do it, he's sure enough gonna instruct and touch somebody else to do it. See, that's why I was telling y'all last week that whatever you had on your mind, whatever you were talking to God about, that God had touched those people's heart, and he had turned, their hearts were in his hand, and he had turned it where it worked on your favor, and they will obey him. You ain't gonna sit on the gifts of God and God not move. God, you ain't gonna never be able to tie the hands of God. And that's what happens when people get gifts and think that they can move when they want to move. They think that they probably don't look at it like they're tying the hands of God. They probably look at it like, I'm just not ready or I'm scared. Well, let me be clear with you. That's not your decision to make. I understand the conversations that I have with God, and my conversation to him is, God, however you going to do it and whatever you going to do, don't do it without me, because I'm mature enough to know that in the process of obeying him, I'm going to be blessed too. I'm going to be rewarded. I'm going to be elevated. I'm going to be promoted, and I'm going to mature in every area of my life. But if I think for a second that the gift that God's put on my life is going to hold his plan up, oh, you're wrong. I'm just here to report the good news. You are all the way wrong. If you didn't know, now you know, you know very well who he is. He's God our Father. I'll remix a song in a second. Straight up and down, listen. That gift that's on your life, God gave it to you. He put it on your life, trusting that you will operate in it. And because everything has a shelf life, it's time for you to get up and get going. You can let that thing expire if you want to. You don't have to repent, and then God gonna come right back around. Listen, let me tell you for a second, never in my mind would I sit on a gift that God has given me. Now, have I been delayed in my obedience before? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what took me so long to launch my brand. Good morning, Miss Ella, Elder Ella. That's what took me so long. It took me so long because I was delayed in my, you could say response, reaction, obedience, however you want to say it. I was delayed. God gave me a vision. And instead of me following through and saying, okay, God, now tell me the timing or show me the timing, I took on my own timeline. I did. Until one day, shucks, God was like, okay, do it now. And I ain't playing no more. I'm doing it. So to answer your question, if you don't use or operate in your gift, can you lose it? God will use somebody else. Let me be clear with you. Good morning, Miss Marsha. God will use someone else. I'm not saying you won't be able to operate in that gift. I'm not saying that you won't be able to use that gift. I will say that God will raise up somebody else to use it at the level that he was expecting you and designed you to operate at. Because he's not going to let you tie his hands and hold his plan up. So to answer your question, that's what happens. I do believe had I not immediately responded to the request of my man of God to create a CD cover eons ago, like years ago, I want to say it was about, so I've been a part of the ministry, I think it's 15 years this year, since 2006. So around 2007, my man of God asked me to design a CD cover. Had never done graphics before, but I went on the computer. I asked somebody a couple questions. They showed me a couple things, and boom, here we go. And yes, y'all, yes, I did tell them this morning, Miss Vicky, but hey, listen, I'll tell y'all again, make sure y'all click, tag, and share this video. I'm shareable in these streets, so let's go and get it, okay? We're going all the way up. We monetizing. We getting syndication, reality show, all of that going, because I'm ready to see myself on TV. I know y'all ready to see me too. Y'all ready to laugh, and I'm ready to make y'all laugh. But years ago, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. And every single time I sat in front of that computer, I asked God to give me divine creative insight and wisdom. God, guide my hands. Let my eyes see something that taps into only what you require from me and what you desire from me to support this vision. I mean, I pray in front of my computer every single day, because every single time I got in front of that computer, I realized that had it not been for God, I wouldn't be able to do what I was doing. Nobody can take credit. Nobody can take credit. Good morning, Miss Larice. For what God has done in my life. I have zero formal training in graphic design, in media, in marketing, in radio production, hosting, personality, all of that, jobs. I have zero prior experience and training. All of this came from God. And I do believe that had I not used it, operated in it, however you want to say it, not so much if I would have lost it, but I do believe that God would have raised up somebody to be as powerful as he desired him to be had I not obeyed. I don't believe I would have been as powerful as I am now, as influential and impactful as I am now. I don't think so. If I would have babysat that thing, God have been like, you think for a second my people morning ain't gonna be all the way lit because you want to sit over here and do what you want to do? Okay, I got you. That's how I believe that to be. So yeah, go ahead and ask your questions. Drop it down in the comment section. For those of you listening on Rhema Sound Radio, text me 843-580-6550. Go ahead and ask me some questions. And y'all don't be nervous, okay? Don't be nervous like, oh my gosh, God ain't gonna use me. I never said that, okay? So let me go and get you all the way together before I had to get you together different, okay? I never said God wasn't gonna use you. I'm saying do not think for a second you are holding up the plan of God until you are ready so you can do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it. Remember, your life has an assignment here in the earth, and people are attached to your life. It's God's overall plan. You are a piece to the puzzle, so do your part. I think I did pretty good breaking that thing down right there. I think that was good to my soul. Oh, yes. I think that was good in my soul. So yeah, that's a very good question. Thank you for asking that question. Y'all go ahead. Y'all got like 5 more minutes to drop some more questions down, or we done for today. You know, because I told y'all yesterday it was Talk Back Tuesday. Y'all ain't send me no questions. Y'all can send them today. Y'all ask me some questions and be excited about how God is using you. Straight up and down. Be excited about it. That's why my energy, it's a whole vibe in these streets. Scaling back, not happening. Not winning. We going all the way up, y'all. We are going all the way up. Y'all, you are so very welcome. Y'all are about to see me on somebody's cable network TV with this reality show. And let me tell you something. Excuse me. Y'all have already heard me say, when people watch my reality show, they're going to want to get saved. They're going to want to be a part of the kingdom. They're going to want to go to a local church, be a part of a local church. They're going to want to serve. Also need to tell y'all, my book is coming out this year, Serve and Save My Life. Yes, I'm working hard on it. They're going to want to do all of that because I am going to show people how to live a life that's enjoyable and live it in God. So you don't have to go out there and do all that craziness. Right now, what is called entertainment, I think is, never mind. What people call entertainment right now, come on, man. Come on. That's really not the picture of who God is and how he comes through and how he operates. Well, guess what? He has placed a desire in my heart to paint him in a different light, paint that picture in a different light, and everybody can do it in a different way. And because I absolutely, good morning, Miss Maritha, because I absolutely love reality TV, I already know exactly how to change that whole timeline, how to change that whole picture, how to change that whole storyline. That has become part of my purpose and my assignment. And God promised me reality TV. See, God will give us the desires of our heart. Y'all, we just got to align it with his purpose and his plan and his will for our lives. That's all you got to do is say, God, okay, listen, is this something that you desire for me to do? Does this line up with your words? See, I believe that me being on reality TV is a way of shining God's light through my life. People will glorify God. People will be drawn to God by Jesus, but by me sharing it and allowing his light to shine through my life. See, real life, this is real life. What we got right here, this is real life, okay? And I'm gonna help people understand that. I am. I'm gonna help people get saved every day. I'm gonna lead them into the prayer of salvation. They're gonna be drawn by the Father because that's the only way you can come. But yeah, I can show you how you live a life that's all the way lit, all the way live, with all the juice that God put on you, and you can love it. Period. So, any more questions? Y'all go ahead and drop it. You got like 1 more minute to go ahead and drop your questions. I'm ready to answer them, or your comments, and chime in and all that good stuff. Before we get out of here today, I got a huge surprise for y'all on Monday. But I'm not going to announce it till Monday. Y'all can only imagine how my car rides go. If this right here go like this, how my car rides go a little different. Well, listen, it doesn't look like y'all have any more questions. This morning, really wanted to encourage you. Like I said, when we first started the conversation is, with everything that's in you, make up in your mind that you're not going to scale back, that every single day, the life that you live is going to be so lit and so amazing that God's light will always shine through and he'll get the glory. Good morning, Blackberry. Make up in your mind that you're not going to live by the definitions of others, but instead you are going to look to God for what his word says, and you're going to operate by that. We don't have Monday blues. We don't have Wednesday hump day. This is the worst day of the week. And we don't have that. We don't have that. If every day, check this out now, because I'm about to say something, y'all gonna be like, hold up, what? Listen. For the people who say Wednesday is the worst day of the week, that's like the hardest day to get over. It's midweek and it's like, I'm just counting down to Friday. Listen, your worst day was yesterday. Let me just tell you that, okay? Every single day you get up with the intention, with the heart to be better than you were yesterday. Every single day you will experience better in your life. That means every day you can wake up and say, today will be the best day that I've ever experienced in my life, because yesterday was the worst that you'll ever be. I made that up in my mind years ago, that when I wake up every single morning, let me be very clear to you, very clear. Every day I wake up and say, God, this is the day that you have made. I will rejoice and I will be glad in it. And for that very reason, I realize and I recognize that yesterday was the worst day that I will ever experience. That was the worst position that I will be in. That's the least amount of money that I will ever have. That's the least amount of wisdom that I will operate in. But today will be the best day that I've ever experienced. God, you will flood my life with divine wisdom. I'm going to operate at a level that I never imagined. God, your favor will flood my life. My cup will run over today. Today will be the best day I've ever had. You just got to make that up in your mind. But Wednesday hump day, who has that? I don't have that. My worst day was yesterday in these streets. Okay? We don't have time for that. God is doing amazing things. Listen, he is. In these times, God's doing amazing things. We have seen the hand of God in our lives day after day, minute after minute, hour after hour. We have seen the hand of God move in our lives like never before. And let me tell you something. It's not going to stop. It ain't going to stop. God promised us massive. So today, as you approach this Good Here Winning Wednesday, I need you to remember, have the mindset in operating and functioning today that yesterday was the worst day that I've ever experienced. And today will be the best day of my life. It's the best day that I will ever experience in my life. Like today is about to be lit, saucy, dripping, all that good stuff. God is going to do something amazing. And let me be clear with you. Remember how I told y'all, be mindful of the words that you release out your mouth, because when you release out words out your mouth, they go in the air and they do things. Well, what do you think those words are going to do? They are going to make your day line up. See, that's why I tell y'all every single morning in your regimen, get you a time of confession and affirmation and speaking over your day. Tell your day how it's going to line up. And you're doing nothing but sealing that thing in when you say, hey, listen, today is going to be the best day of my life in Jesus' name. Go and seal that thing. Because the worst, that was yesterday. That was so yesterday. See, y'all can say stuff like that. When people be like, oh, I'm having such a bad day. Oh, that was so yesterday. Yesterday was the worst day I've had. Today is just so amazing. It changes everything. When y'all say today is amazing, I'm telling you, just try it. Your whole everything changes. Your energy changes. You feel more lightweight. You just want to smile. Because who says amazing with a frown on their face? Today is amazing. That don't even work. That would work for me. I can't even do it. Okay? I can't even do it. Make up in your mind that, listen, yesterday was the worst. But today, the way God gonna show up and show out through my life, I'm excited about. Confess over your day every day. Make it a part of what you do and make it who you are. That you, every single morning before you step out, you'll be like, today is going to be the best day that I've ever experienced. People are going to go out of their way to favor me. People will use their influence to work on my behalf. People will use their wisdom to help me look good today. People will give me information that's needed for important decisions that I have to make. I will prosper and increase financially in my life today. I mean, you got to talk over your day. If you're not going to do it, who's going to do it? So listen, with y'all amazing self, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I just really wanted to remind you and encourage you today that, listen, you are thebomb.com. You are simply amazing. And today will be the best day of your life. Listen, it gets better and it only goes up from here. Okay? It only goes up from here. And I'm excited. I'm so excited. Good morning, Miss Joy. I'm so excited to hear about your amazing day. I'm so excited that I get to have the opportunity to be a part of it. God, my prayer today is that you show your people how amazing you are and what they can experience if they just live a life that's centered around you, a life that's focused around you. God, elevate them today, promote them today, flood them today. Allow their cup to run over, God, so that they can be the amazing people you've designed them to be to other people. Fill their hearts, God, with love, joy, peace, and comfort like you've promised is my request. And it's in your son, Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Hey, listen, y'all going to have an amazing day. Again, thank y'all so very much for allowing me to be a part of your day. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Tomorrow is Thursday. Not sure what we're talking about. If y'all ever have any topics or anything you want to talk about, just shoot me a text, send me a message, let me know. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I have definitely enjoyed my time today. And remember, today is going to be the best day of your life. You are going to experience something amazing. And I'm so excited that I have the opportunity to be a part of that. I got to get out of here. As always, have an amazing day and much love.